Pick a page, any page here between now eleven nine. Hang on just a quick second. Yeah, that's tonight's study. I got rid of that one. If you saw it, you can rewind if you want. But tomorrow it's the third and fourth column or the second page. It's page 1319. There's that 319 again. So, it's one column at a time. You pick a page and you tell me to break it down verse by verse. And then I'm done with Daniel. And then we'll start Revelation on November 14th. We opened the book of Revelation. Is that the day Trump goes down, November 14th? Because we're opening the book of Revelation. So that's possible. And then we do column 1, column 2, go to the next page. As you're open the book, you're looking at 2 different pages, and there's 2 columns on one side and 2 columns on the other. Okay, it's my dad's Bible. When you finish the 3rd column, the 4th begins the letter to Ephesus, then Smyrna, then Pergamos, then Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, Laodicea. And then Laodicea ends column 1 and goes into column 2. And that one, that is on the previous page. So we're going to skip a day. I did all this before knowing what I knew. And then I did the math and looked it up, and it blew my mind. So then we skip a day and let the column catch up, because we turn the page, do column 1, because we already did column 1 and a lot of column 2, because I always like to have the column synced up. Like my Daniel Revelation study needs to be on the same column. Well, y'all see it right here: column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. I always sync them up like that. And then Revelation will be we'll go dark a day, and then we will pick them both up. What column will they both be? Yeah, they'll both be on column 2. Okay, like I said, column 1, Laodicea is very long into column 1. Well, I'm still on column 4, previous page. See the 4 over here? So column 2 will begin. Then the next page, column 3 and column 4. See, page 1805, 1085, 1695, 1695. Column 3, column 4 on those 2 pages. So the offing day is 1805. And it says, and I have an arrow pointed there, just since it's Revelation, they're very separate stories. And usually a verse that rolls to the next verse, to the next column, I continue it. But in this particular case, chapter 5 begins at the very bottom of column 3, that column 3 there on November 26th, on the eve of. And I have an arrow in that book pointing to, don't start it there, just start chapter 5. So the next day, column 4 will be a little extra long, because you want to start clean at chapter 5, because it's telling a whole different story. And so on the offing day, it's literally Revelation chapter 5, verses 1 through 9. And I used my calculator, and I was like, well, 519 is my third marriage progression, because it was, me and my first wife combined were 5176. So the next one would be 5177, then 5178. But if you go 3 digits, it's 517, then it's 518, then it's 519. Or if you go 2 digits, 51, 52, 53. So it's 519. Well, that's Revelation 5, verses 1 through 9 on the offing day. So I said, why don't you multiply 519, your third marriage progression, 519 times the book of Revelation, 404 verses. Look what in the world you get. Eve, Strong's Concordance, New Testament, Eve, 2096, fused with Adam. Well, next, and then Adam, 76, New Testament, Strong's Concordance number. The fusion is 67. And I know somebody that's their next marriage progression. Unbelievable. Only our old contributor knows who that person is. You know, unbelievable. And he doesn't talk anymore. You know, he hasn't texted me. I tried to call him, text him. You know, I just would like to be in fellowship with him. I would just like to chat with him. We don't have to talk about dates or Trump. Just how's the family? So that was like a tough week when he sent the very nice text and just said, undiscernible, can't do it. You know, wish me the best moving forward. And man, penny force thoughts, you know what I mean? But don't even need to discuss thoughts on the world around us. Asked him if he just wanted to study the Bible together, anything. And he just didn't return the calls, didn't return the text, acquiesced out. He wanted to step away from it, said it was consuming too much of his life. And I respected him about that. I just said I wanted to still remain friends, stay in fellowship. Let's study the Bible. Let's just talk every once in a while. Let's, stay in contact. He did not want to do that. So you have to respect that. So I don't know if he listens to this channel or not, but I don't mention his name anymore due to respect. But he knew what that was about. that was nutty right there. I'm telling you, man. Batman and Robin. Unbelievable. So I just thought that was just another mathematical anomaly. I can't sit here and make that kind of stuff up. And y'all could see when I finished Daniel. Always go Daniel, Revelation, Daniel, Revelation. You could see the last of Daniel. Ask me for a snapshot of any page. I'll snap it. I'll email it to us. I'll blow it up for us. If you're like, yeah, you're running the con, there's no way. Gladly would show you. I can make a video with my cell phone and show you every page, how they break up. How boring would that be? But if you're somebody that's contributed before in the comments, somebody that's been with us, I'm not just going to could be an AI could pop off. I'm not going to deal with that. But if you're somebody like a Christian, so to speak, or our old contributor, or anybody that's commented before, a Christian, a Joe Kane, somebody like that, our friend from Germany. If you say, yes, I'd like to see proof of that, that's too crazy, I'd gladly show it to you, because that means it would blow your mind if it was legit. And I'd gladly show you that was legit. Wow. That's just forever mind-blowing. Makes you wonder if all this is there's no way. It's got to be his offing day. What else? You know what I wanted to look at? I wanted to look at and see if November 27th is on Back to the Future's timeline. Y'all can see I was about to do a Bible study And that's what got me involved in all that. Let's look at Back to the Future's timeline. Let's go back to that page. Back to the Future timeline of events. Is this the one? Y'all do know these storms. The hurricane that I went down to Miami to hang out with my stepdaughter, Ian, that formed the first X across Polk County, Central Florida, where I live. Exactly at my zip code, there it forms an X where that thing goes through. Where this now hurricane, when it hits, tropical storm when it goes through, makes an X across Florida. Nobody's commented on that. People comment on all of my posts pretty much. Nobody has commented about, hey, it's 7:53, y'all, Back to the Future. Nobody's commented. Well, maybe somebody's commented now. No. They're all commenting on, other posts. Is it me? We got 2 likes. Ooh, kind of did. I do have some comments. Is it me, or have the last 2 storms made an X right across Polk County? Yep, bullseye. Kind of 2004 all over again. -1 storm. Wow. So we did get some comments on that. Yeah. This next storm makes an X right across the state of Florida. And y'all remember the bombs? Russia bombs Florida. Okay. Animation. Russia bombs the state of Florida animation video. 35 seconds. Russia releases animated video. Is that why the X is across? When World War III starts, I'm going to get 86. I live in 33881 zip code. Think about that.
Turns out life wasn't meant to be all figured out.
3388.
Start solving.
3388. So it shows the fake globe, Russia launching, this missile, like World War III after Trump goes down. It's always been about Florida, the hanging Chad state. We're always like the laughing stock state. Bill Maher, everybody makes fun of Florida, teachers, students. Florida, the joke. Well, that's Tampa Bay. I live right here. Right there. Right where my cursor is. I mean, what in the world? Hang on. Just rolled over to another Channel 2 video. So the Back to the Future timeline of events. So is there anything on here that's going to give us November 27th? Hang on. Or November 29th? None. I'm just going to have to go with that. Let's look at the moon. Be very interesting, wouldn't it? So it's on that Sunday, it goes into Aquarius at 5:07 p.m. Capricorn. So if he goes down on a Sunday, then you have the Aquarius moon. So the new moon is on the 23rd. Then it goes into Sag at 15. So I think that's 3:16. And then at 5:57 is the new moon in Sagittarius. And then Thursday, what the pagan world celebrates Thanksgiving, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Saturday, and then it goes into Capricorn at 4:18. Excuse me, on Friday at 4:18. Capricorn. Saturday, Capricorn. Sunday goes into Aquarius at 5:07. And then Monday. So the day he's going down, it's going to be probably in Capricorn when he goes down. And then on his rising day, it goes from Aquarius at 7:15. It changes to Pisces. Do you remember all the fish jumping in the boat while he's riding around in that boat? I wonder. Why wonder? Then the full moon is on the 7th of December. Talk about World War III. Full moon in Gemini, sun in Sag, just the opposite of what he was born under. He was born sun in Gemini, full moon in Sag. The archer. So that's when it says he had a bow. Well, the moon, the full moon total lunar eclipse was in the sign, the moon. He is the moon child. The moon was in a total lunar. The moon was in the archer. That, I believe, is why it says he had a bow and a crown was given to him. So that's where we're at with that. Yep. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Anyway, sorry for the long video. I wanted to keep these short. Love you.